So we're in the 2020 Jeep Cherokee, and let's just take a look where all the controls are located. On the driver door, you have the numbers 1, S, and 2. That's for the programmable seating positions. The seat is adjusted on the side of the chair. Once you've got it, you're going to hit S and then 1. You have your power windows. You have your power mirrors, so pick the left and right, and then the arrows to adjust where you need it to go. We have our headlamps over here. It's turned into the automatic position. And it also has the fog lamps when you turn it on. Your panel dim switches are here, and this one is to open the rear hatch. Now, on the steering wheel, we have a variety of controls on the left-hand side. So here we have OK in the center. And as we look up, you'll see speedometer in 0 kilometers per hour. And as we hit OK, it shifts to miles per hour. So it's very easy to switch back and forth. Now as we hit the down arrow, it gives us our tire pressure. Go down again, we've got our driver assistance, fuel economy, trip information, and you can hold the OK to reset. Now, the auto stop start, right now it's saying it's not ready because the driver's seatbelt is unbuckled. I'm not driving, I'm just sitting in the car, that's why the seatbelt is not on at this time. We go down again, you can get your audio, and then there's no stored messages. Now, you can press OK to enter the screen setup. So now, it's saying in the upper left. So right now, I hit OK. And I've got a choice of range to empty or average fuel economy. So I'm going to go down to the average fuel economy and say OK. So now you've got your average fuel economy of 11.9 liters per 100 kilometers shown there. Now I go down and it says in the upper right, range to empty. So I've got this showing at 26 kilometers to empty. You can choose the average fuel economy. Once again, the choice is up to you. So I'm going with range. The setting is now saved. And then we've got the center display. So menu title, or you can have speedometer, audio. So the choice is up to you once again. Now down below, you can answer a phone call. You've got your voice activation and hanging up on a call. On the right hand side of the steering wheel, you've got your cruise control. So you're going to turn on cruise control, and it says cruise control is now ready. Once you get to the speed you want, you're going to hit set. And you can also do set minus, which would go down 1 mile per hour. Below here, it's for your adaptive cruise control. You can increase or decrease the number of car lengths that you're staying behind the vehicle. The stock control, sticking out to the right and behind the steering wheel, shows that you've got your wipers there, and you can also squirt the window. Now we come to the big center screen. So we've got dual zone temperature control, so low is set on each side of the vehicle. The radio is on, but I've got the sound turned off, and that is simply so there's no copyright infringements by playing something that might be picked up by the video. So you've got your settings. Language, you can choose English, French, or Spanish. Display, you can do it automatic, you can do it manual. Display brightness, headlights on, display brightness, headlights off. set the theme. Touchscreen, it'll beep when you touch it. Control screen, timeout. So in terms of setting the theme, got Jeep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 18 items are in the list. And with this, you keep going down. So controls, screen, timeout, navigation, turn by turn, displayed in the cluster. Phone pops up, displayed in the cluster. So that was under display. Under units, you've got the US, you've got metric, and you've got custom. So I'm going to hit metric because we're in Canada. And when it goes custom, you can individually choose the speedometer in miles per hour or kilometers, the distance in miles or kilometers, fuel consumption, how you want it, tire pressure can be how you want it, and then the temperature, Fahrenheit or Celsius. So it's all very nice. You can customize the vehicle to how you want it to go and display the information that you want. With the voice response, show command list, never, with help, always, and voice response length, detailed or brief. When it comes to the clock, you can do the 12 or 24-hour format. The 12, of course, the AM and PM, and you can show the time in the status bar if you want. If you don't want the clock on, you don't have to have it on. So once again, it's very customizable. When we're talking about the cameras, park view backup camera delay, active park view backup camera with the guidelines, fixed view backup camera guidelines. So however you want things to display, it's all up to you. After camera, we come with safety and driving assistance. So you tap on that. Lane sense warning. Do you want it early? Do you want it medium? Do you want it late? The strength of it. Side distance warning. Do you want it off? Would you like a sound? Sound and display. Side distance warning volume. How loud do you want it to scream at you if you're going where you're not supposed to? Park sense. And then rear park sense, braking assist, blind spot alert. So we've got lights, or we've got lights and chimes. I kind of like that one myself. Hill start assist, tire fill assist. And so we've gone through that list. After the safety and driving assistance, we have mirrors. Tilt the side mirrors when it's going in reverse. Rain sensing, the auto wipers, and headlights. If the headlights are on, then the wipers will be on. I like the idea of tilting the side mirrors when in reverse. And then, oops. So brakes, auto park brake, brake service. Would you like to retract parking brakes to allow for brake service? Lights. Headlights off delay. You can choose how long it's going to be. I think 30 seconds might be a little bit long, or maybe 60 seconds. All depends on how long you're going to be getting out of the car and need to get into the house. Headlight illumination on approach. 30 seconds. Headlights with wipers. Auto dim on the high beams. Flashlights to unlock. So all of these can be adjusted to your own personal settings. Auto unlock on exit. So do you want the doors to automatically unlock when you stop the car, put it in park? Sound the horn with the lock. You can turn that off on first press, second press. Sound horn with remote start. You can have that going or not. And first press of key fob unlocks just the driver door, or does it do all the doors? If you do the driver door, a second push would unlock the rest of the doors. Then you've got your passive entry. personal settings links to the key fob, power liftgate alert, hands-free power liftgate. So once again, great features in the vehicle, and you should take the time to go through them all and get it set up the way you want it and the way you like it. In terms of seats and comfort, automatic on, driver heat or vent seat and steering wheel. We've got that set to either off when you use remote start or on all starts. Key off options, audio, phone and Bluetooth and Sirius satellite radio reset. So they're all about personalizing the vehicle. You've got, in this section, it's about the apps. An app manager, backup camera, heated steering wheel, media, climate, your controls, and you have a navigation system on here. So if we go nav, searching all where you're going to, view the map, load in your home address, your work address, get information, your navigation settings. Phone, this vehicle has no paired phones. Would you like to pair one now? Definitely do that before you start driving in the vehicle. Then you've got your settings. The P on, shift to drive to use the active park sense. And then the next one is the parking sensors being off. If you're towing a trailer, there better be something within 6 feet behind you. Your four-way flashers, and this one here is your lane sense off, lane sense on. Going down a little bit lower, we have the volume for your stereo and the on-off, muting it, traction control off, the auto stop start off, screen off, tune to your stations, browse and enter and scroll, your fan speed, air conditioning, temperature for the driver, temperature for the passenger. Would you like the front defrost, the rear defrost? Down here, we have our select terrain, automatic, snow, sport, sand and mud. So it's going to go through all terrain. Your shifter, you can drive in a manual mode. I don't know why you would want to. It's got such great control, and the drive mode's in here. And then your park and brake. So this has been an overview of the Jeep Cherokee. I hope you'll enjoy your vehicle. I'm Jim Brickell from Ed Learn Ford Lincoln in St. Catharines, Ontario.